Hello and welcome to exercise 48, offset. Offset creates an object parallel or concentric to another object. Use offset to create specialized copies such as parallel lines, concentric circles, and concentric arcs through specified points or at preset distances. This exercise requires an auxiliary model which is called offset. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin by maximizing the top viewport. Now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and go ahead and select the red diagonal line. And let's commence the offset command by going to curve, offset, offset curve. For the side to offset, pick on the upper right side of the line, like so. Click one time with the left mouse button and that completes the command. And notice that a parallel line has been created. Now let's practice an offset with the ThroughPoint option. So let's make our way a little bit further to the right and go ahead and select the circle. And then begin your offset command. I already know what it's called, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in offset directly into the command bar. Now, this time we're going to do something slightly different. This time we're going to go to the command bar and click where it says ThroughPoint. For the ThroughPoint, snap to the lower right end of the line you offset, like so. A concentric circle is created that goes through the endpoint of the line. Alright, moving on, let's move a little bit further to the right to the polyline. And we're now going to offset a polyline with sharp corners. Go ahead and select the polyline and then begin your offset command. Go ahead and type 1 for the distance, enter. And for the side to offset, pick inside the polyline, like so. The polyline is offset with sharp corners, like you see here. Now, to offset a polyline with round corners, go ahead and select the red polyline one more time. Begin the offset command. And this time, click in your command bar where it says corner equals sharp. And let's go ahead and change that to corner equals round. Now pick outside the polyline. The polyline is offset, but the corners are rounded with arcs. Other corner options include smooth and chamfer. Smooth makes a tangent curve that is smoother than an arc at each vertex, while chamfer makes a bevel at each vertex. Now let's move a little bit further to the right, and let's practice an offset for a curve on both sides. Select the freeform curve, begin the offset command. Now click both sides in the command line. For side to offset, pick on either side of the curve. Freeform curves are created on both sides of the selected curve. Okay, lastly, let's practice an offset with a curve on both sides with caps. Go ahead and select the arc. Begin the offset command. Set it to both sides in your command line. And also click cap in the command line and set that to round. Concentric arcs are created on both sides of the selected arc with a rounded end piece connecting the offset curves. Okay, so now let's practice offsetting solids and surfaces. And to get a better view of what's going on, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my 4 viewports and then maximize my perspective viewport. And I'm going to begin with this violet surface on the far left side of the screen. Go ahead and select the surface. And from the surface menu, click Offset Surface. Place your cursor over the surface and click your left mouse button to change the offset direction, right? So all I'm doing is clicking with my left mouse button to establish the direction I intend this offset to go. In this case, I would like the offset to go outwards, so I'm going to make sure that the arrows are in fact pointing outwards. And then I'm going to press Enter. The surface is offset in the direction of the arrows. Now, to offset a surface to a solid, now I'm going to practice with the middle purple surface. Now, from the surface menu, click Offset Surface, Surface, Offset Surface, and click on the surface to change the normal direction if necessary. I'm okay with it going inwards. Now in the command bar, choose the solid option. It currently reads solid equals no. Click it one time to change it to solid equals yes. And then press Enter to create the offset surface and the surfaces needed to make the solid. Like so. See the difference? Okay, now to offset a polysurface, like this blue cylinder that you see here. Offsetting polysurfaces may not give the desired results. In this example, we will demonstrate some of the problems. Go ahead and select the cylinder. Now from the surface menu, click Offset Surface, Offset Surface. The normals on a closed polysurface will always point to the outside, like you see here. Go ahead and pick distance and type 1 if it doesn't already read 1. And then go ahead and pick corners equals round. And then press Enter. Each surface of the polysurface is offset as a separate surface, then extended or filleted and joined together as a solid. Now it's kind of difficult to see what's going on because it's currently set to shaded as a viewport style. So if you want to see inside, go ahead and change that to ghosted. And now you can get a glimpse of that original blue solid that we had to begin with. Okay, now go ahead and undo. Now let's repeat this, only instead of round corners, let's repeat this with sharp corners. So I'm going to bring up the command by right-clicking on the top part of my command bar and pulling up the offset surface command from there. Select surfaces or polysurfaces to offset. Once again, it's going to be the blue cylinder. And then enter when done. And again, the only difference this time is our corners are going to be sharp. And then press Enter. What you have in both cases is a solid inside of a solid. Okay, and now the last thing we're going to practice is how to shell a polysurface. So let's get rid of this offset surface by undoing it or deleting it. Now go ahead and select the cylinder, and let's type in shell in the command bar. For select faces to remove, pick the top of the cylinder, like so, and then press enter. The surface is removed and the remainder is offset inwards, using the outer parts of the removed surface to join the inner and outer parts, like so. And that concludes exercise 48.